Today I'm going to be tinting taillights on this 03 Avalanche using the nightshade. I already used this one time on a 04 Avalanche, which turned out amazing. But first thing you're going to do is 4 screws, one here, same on the other side. You've got all the screws out. One thing about these, they are little. You probably are not going to have another one around, so try not to lose them. And these you should just be able to pop out. And you just push this clip in and turn them. Probably want to remember which one goes in which, or take a picture, something. So I just got both off, and it's super dirty in here, so while I'm here, I'm just going to take some quick detail spray, clean all that up. And before you tint the taillights, make sure you clean all the back so the dust isn't blowing around when you spray the can around. I'm going to just take this multi-purpose cleaner and this microfiber, wipe everything down, spray a little bit on there, clean it all off. Before, pretty dirty little lights, and after, clean the lights up a little bit, a lot cleaner. All right, the first thing you want to do before anything is I'm just gonna take some rubbing alcohol or something and clean all the dirt off both sides, but you'll end up cleaning the part you're gonna paint eventually twice. Just get all the dirt off so you're not blowing. Probably want to put a towel or something down on a table that you're gonna be painting on, because the overspray is gonna go everywhere. Put a little bit on there. Flip this over. Wipe all this down. Get all this cleaned up in here. Be back what you would wipe down. Nothing major, better than what it looked like before with all this dirt and stuff. A lot more cleaner. But now, take the other side. Take a clean wipe now. Do it the same thing again. Wipe it down. Before you even start painting, you can either put this in hot water to heat it up and it won't like splat as much, but it's already pretty hot right now, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. And make sure this is dry, super dry before you even paint, or it's gonna be like super bubbly and it's just gonna run off. Now I got them propped up. I just put 2 cans under so I can get full coverage. After I used the rubbing alcohol, I cleaned them all off. You probably should use isopropyl alcohol, but that's all I had right now. Then I took a plain wipe and just cleaned everything off. Before you want to shake this really well. I'll get back to shake this up really good. And when you're spraying these, you want to do nice, even coats, just nice and even, or they'll come out not even. One will be darker than the other. Make sure you hit all the edges, or you'll see red popping through. They look after the first coat, and the can recommends to only do 3 coats at max, and that's only for off-roading. I did 3 coats on my Tahoe, and they were pretty dark, where you didn't see no red, and this is only 1 coat. Pretty even coat. All right, this is what the first coat looks like after it's dry. I'm gonna do one more just to go a little darker. This is honestly pretty dark for going from red to black, but get back to you after one more. That's what it looks like after the second coat. Just sprayed them. They're honestly really dark. But if anyone wants to do this to their vehicle, nightshade, you can get it at O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Amazon. I think it's $15, $16, nothing expensive. This is my second set of taillights I've done. Kind of want to do the fog lights on in the truck also. They look like completely dry. They're smack black. They're dark. It's only 2 coats. Think about 3 coats. You won't see any little bit of red flake in there at all. But next clip will these be putting them on. So when you're going to put these on, it's actually very simple. Each one is a little bit longer than the next. So if you forget to take a picture, you'll be able to tell, and you just slide them in, line the holes, and twist, and they'll lock in. And then when pushing this on, you want to make sure you line up these 2 little pins. Get back. You'll know when it's in because it'll slide in perfectly. And then you just take your screws, stick them back in the hole. These are just snug. These don't need to be tight at all. And it'll pull it in. And these screws are just snug, hand tight, nothing major. And the final look, like, it looks perfect. Not too dark, still a little red. I do have LED reverse lights just for night because my tint is super dark also. But it looks amazing. This is only $15, and you can also go from any color to red. You can paint it, they'll go red also. $15, $16.